System online?
Yeah, everything's ready.
Approaching NextGen Forge Aerospace main plant. This is where our helicopters are born.
Welcome to NextGen Forge Aerospace. Heavy materials inbound at the west gate.
Heavy steel shipment confirmed. Open gate 3 and route them to the raw yard.
Weight and alloy grade confirmed. Send the trucks to unloading bay A.
Complete. Unload complete. Mark this batch for furnace number 2.
Primary cut complete. Separate bolt stock from structural stock.
Feed batch B14 into arc furnace 2. Maintain target temperature.
Impurity level minimal. Alloy ready for casting and rolling. Continuous casting stable. Adjust rollers to final thickness for airframe plates. Plate thickness and dimensions confirmed. Send this batch to fuselage forming.
Bolt stock size within limits. Route to cold heading machines.
Head forming nominal. Switch to helicoil pattern for rotor critical bolts.
Helicopter fastener kits complete. Send to main assembly hall.
Material for H1 fuselage and critical fasteners delivered. Begin forming sequence.
Outer skin curvature locked in. Move formed panels to the framing station. First skin panel seated. Locking perimeter bolts now. Fuselage line H1 progressing on schedule. Move forward to structural reinforcement. Internal ribs and frames installed. Airframe rigidity approaching final spec. Airframes ready. Proceed to engine and rotor assembly in the next phase.
Turboshaft module confirmed. Prepare to mount on fuselage frame.
Engine seated. Begin torque sequence on all mounts.
Mount torque validated. Engine anchoring verified.
Main gearbox aligned with turbine shaft. Locking ring engaged. Main rotor shaft alignment achieved.
Main rotor hub attached. Engage locking clamp.
Dampers and pitch link rods installed. Hub flexibility confirmed.
Blade 1 secured. Proceeding to blade 2.
Blade 1 secured.
Proceeding to blade 2.
Tail drive shaft locked. Secondary gearbox engaged.
Tail rotor installed. Alignment nominal. Rotor system vibration profile within tolerance for H1 helicopter. Dynamic balance confirmed. Primary fuel lines installed through H1 fuselage. All clamps seated. Ready for pressure test.
H1 fuel system pressure test passed. No leaks detected along entire line. Primary harness routed throughout H1 helicopter. Proceeding to connect main bus and avionics feeds. Electrical continuity verified across all H1 primary circuits. Power bus check successful.
H1 rotor control cables and hydraulic lines fully routed. All paths within design limits.
Swash plate actuators installed and linked.
H1 main rotor control motion verified mechanically.
Rotor and drivetrain assembly for H1 helicopter is complete. Move unit to cockpit integration line.
Cockpit shell aligned. Begin perimeter bolt sequence.
Cockpit structural join complete. All seams within tolerance.
Floor plate secured. Install pedal assembly and connect linkage next. Primary flight control mechanisms installed. Range of motion check passed.
Instrument backplate seated. Ready for avionics modules.
Avionics modules online. Display initialization nominal. Windshield and viewport installation complete. Optical clarity verified. Pilot seating installed. All movement actuators operational.
Cockpit avionics connections complete. System integrity stable.
Overhead control panel installed. Electrical routing confirmed. Overhead control panel installed. Electrical routing confirmed.
Center console and communication systems online.
Full cockpit functional check complete. All avionics responsive.
Pedal to tail rotor linkage travel nominal.
Backup hydraulic and electrical systems installed. Redundancy confirmed.
Full avionics and cockpit startup successful. No faults detected. Forward sensor suite installed. Calibration in progress.
Pilot control response clean. All linkages synchronized.
Cockpit assembly for H1 helicopter complete. Preparing for ground tests. Cockpit and avionics integration complete. Proceed to ground testing phase.
H1 positioned on ground test pad. Prepare systems check. Ground power connected. Avionics and electrical systems fully online. All diagnostics green.
Control response clean. No delay, no mechanical play. All linkages within tolerance.
Engine compartment clean. All turbine modules aligned. H1 ready for ignition.
Fuel pressure stable at test limit. Hydraulic system charged and ready for engine start.
Turboshaft ignition successful. Engine stable at idle RPM.
Main rotor spin up nominal. Approaching hover ready RPM.
Tail rotor stable. Anti-torque response optimal.
Hover maneuver complete. Handling smooth and fully responsive.
Yaw rotation smooth. Anti-torque system perfectly balanced.
Landing sequence completed. Touchdown smooth. No anomalies.
Flight data validated, H1 cleared for certification.
All right, that's the last shipment. Good work today.